Hey everyone, I'm Mickey278 and I'm so glad you're here. I absolutely love dogs and family, so today we're combining both. Get ready for my countdown of the top 5 dog breeds that are perfect for families with kids. Let's jump in. Alright, kicking off our countdown at number 5, and honestly, could it be anyone else? It's the one, the only, the golden retriever. I mean, come on. When you close your eyes and picture the quintessential family dog, this is the face you see, right? That beautiful feathery golden coat, those soft, intelligent eyes, and that tail that just does not stop wagging. Ever. It's like a furry, four-legged embodiment of pure sunshine and happiness. There's a reason these dogs are consistently one of the most popular breeds in the world, and it goes way beyond their good looks. It's all about their temperament. Goldens are known for being incredibly patient, gentle, and just so eager to please. They have this innate kindness, this soft touch, especially around children. It's almost like they understand that little humans need a bit more care, a bit more tolerance. I was talking to a family, the Hendersons, from just outside of Columbus, Ohio. They told me this story that just, wow. They have a 3-year-old daughter, Lily, and their golden, a big goofy guy named Gus. One afternoon, Lily was playing in the backyard, and she took a little tumble near the rose bushes. Nothing serious, just a little scrape. But you know how it is, the world ends for a second. Before either parent could even get off the porch, Gus was there. He didn't bark or jump, he just trotted over so gently and started nudging her hand with his wet nose. Then he just laid his big head right in her lap, not moving, just being this warm, comforting presence. He stayed there, just letting her cry into his fur until she calmed down. It was like he was saying, "It's okay, I got you, I'm right here." The Hendersons said it wasn't a one-time thing. Gus is her shadow, her guardian. If she's playing, he's lying nearby just watching. If she's sad, he's the first one to offer a furry shoulder to cry on. He lets her dress him up in tutus and tiaras without a single complaint. He is the definition of a gentle giant, a protector who seems to have made it his life's mission to look after his little girl. That story really stuck with me because it's not about training or commands. It's about instinct. It's about that deep, soulful connection. Golden retrievers seem to be born with this incredible capacity for love and empathy. They just want to be part of the family pack, and they will do anything to make sure their pack, especially the smallest members, feels safe and loved. They're also incredibly smart and trainable, which is a huge plus. Teaching them not to jump on the little ones, or to be gentle when taking a treat, is usually a breeze. They live to make you happy, so positive reinforcement works wonders. And let's not forget their playful side. These dogs will play fetch until your arm falls off. They love swimming, running, and just being goofy. They can match a child's energy during playtime, and then seamlessly switch to being a calm, cuddly pillow during nap time. That versatility is what makes them so perfect for the dynamic, ever-changing environment of a family home. So, if you're looking for a dog that is the total package, gentle, intelligent, loyal, and endlessly loving, the Golden Retriever is, without a doubt, one of the best choices you could ever make. They don't just join your family, they complete it. A true heart of gold. Coming in at a super strong number 4, we have another legend in the dog world. I'm talking about the Labrador Retriever. Labs and Goldens are often mentioned in the same breath, and for good reason. They are the cornerstones of family-friendly dogs. But Labs bring their own special brand of magic to the table. If the Golden is the gentle soul, the Lab is the fun-loving, endlessly enthusiastic best friend. Labs are just bursting with personality. They have this zest for life that is absolutely contagious. They wake up every single day like it's the best day ever, and their main goal is to make sure you feel the same way. Their energy, their playfulness, their goofy antics, it's the perfect match for a household with active, energetic kids. They are always, and I mean always, up for an adventure. I got an email from a viewer, a mom of 3 boys named Sarah, and she shared a testimonial about her chocolate lab, Moose. She said, "I don't know how I would survive without Moose. He is the 4th child I never knew I needed, but he's the only one who helps me tire out the other 3. Sarah went on to describe their daily routine. Her boys, ages 6, 8, and 10, are a whirlwind of energy. From the moment they get home from school, it's nonstop. And Moose is right there in the thick of it. He plays soccer with them in the yard. He's a surprisingly good defender, apparently. And he lets them build blanket forts over him, patiently waiting until they're done." She told me about one specific incident. The boys were having a massive water balloon fight in the backyard. It was total chaos. Balloons flying everywhere, kids screaming and laughing. Moose, instead of hiding from the madness, was right in the middle of it, getting soaked, trying to catch the broken balloon pieces and wagging his tail so hard his whole body was wiggling. Sarah said what amazes her most is his patience. The boys can be loud, they can be clumsy, they can accidentally step on his tail or pull his ear a little too hard. And Moose's reaction is always the same, a soft lick, a happy pant, or he just repositions himself to get back in the game. He seems to understand that they're just kids, and his love for them is completely unconditional. That's the Labrador difference. They have this incredible resilience and a rock-solid temperament. They are not easily fazed. A chaotic, noisy house doesn't stress them out, it energizes them. They thrive on being part of the action, part of the family's core. Like Goldens, they are also incredibly intelligent and eager to please, making them a dream to train. They excel at obedience and are just happy to have a job to do. This intelligence, combined with their outgoing nature, means they get along with just about everyone. Other dogs, cats, the mailman, you name it. They're the social directors of the dog park. So if your family is active, loves to play, and is looking for a dog that will jump into the fun with 4 paws and a wagging tail, the Labrador Retriever might just be your perfect match. They are loyal, loving, and have enough patience and playfulness to keep up with even the most energetic kids. A true pal for life. Alright, moving on to our number 3 spot. This one might be a little smaller in size, but it is huge in personality. Let's hear it for the Beagle. Aroo! You gotta do the howl, right? It's mandatory. Beagles are just fantastic. With their big floppy ears, soulful eyes, and perpetually curious expressions, they are undeniably one of the cutest breeds out there. But their appeal for families goes so much deeper than that. Beagles were originally bred as hunting hounds, which means they were designed to work in packs. This pack instinct translates beautifully to a family environment. They don't just tolerate being part of a group, they crave it. Your family becomes their pack, and they are incredibly loyal and bonded to every member, especially the kids. They see children as fellow packmates, perfect for sniffing out adventures. I spoke with a dad, Mark, who has 2 young kids and a beagle named Copper. He described Copper not just as a pet, but as the neighborhood's official welcoming committee. Mark said, "Our house is the house where all the neighborhood kids hang out, and Copper is a huge reason why. He greets every single person at the door with a wagging tail and a happy sniff. He has never met a stranger." Mark shared that his biggest concern initially was the beagle's famous stubborn streak and their tendency to follow their nose anywhere. But he found that their friendly and tolerant attitude far outweighed any of those challenges. He said the key was understanding that Copper's world is experienced through his nose, and he made a point to involve the kids in that. They go on sniffing adventures in the backyard, letting Copper lead the way. He told me about one afternoon when his 5-year-old son, Noah, decided he wanted to have a tea party on the living room floor. He set up all his little plastic cups and plates. Copper, drawn by the scent of the tiny cracker crumbs Noah was using as cookies, came right over. Instead of just trying to gobble everything up, he sat down so politely as if he were an invited guest. Noah started petting Copper a little clumsily, as 5-year-olds do. He patted his head, played with his long, soft ears, and even tried to put a little napkin on his lap. And Copper just sat there, soaking it all in. He let Noah fuss over him, his tail giving a gentle thump, thump, thump on the carpet the entire time. He was just happy to be included, to be part of his little buddy's game. Mark said that moment solidified it for him. The beagle's merry, easygoing nature makes them incredibly resilient to the sometimes unpredictable world of children. They're not overly sensitive or high-strung. Their compact, sturdy build also makes them great companions for kids. Not too big to be intimidating, but not so small as to be overly delicate. Of course, you have to be mindful of that nose. A securely fenced yard is an absolute must for a beagle. Their powerful sense of smell can lead them on an unplanned solo adventure if they catch an interesting scent. But with proper supervision and by turning their sniffing instincts into fun games, they are just a joy to have around. They are happy, funny, and their curious spirit is a perfect match for a child's sense of wonder. So, if you're looking for a dog that is friendly, sturdy, and will see your kids as the leaders of their favorite pack, the Beagle is an amazing choice. They bring so much laughter and love into a home. They are the ultimate curious companion, always ready for the next discovery, preferably with a kid by their side. Okay, we're at number 2, and this one is for all the families who love a good cuddle session. Get ready to fall in love with the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. These dogs are, in a word, enchanting. With their huge, expressive eyes, silky coats, and sweet, gentle faces, they look like they've stepped right out of a royal painting, and their personality is just as lovely as their appearance. Cavaliers were bred for one primary purpose: to be companions. Lapdogs, to be precise. Their entire history is about being close to their people, and that instinct is as strong today as it was hundreds of years ago. They are not happy just being in the same room as you. They want to be on your lap, snuggled by your side, or curled up at your feet. They are living, breathing, tail-wagging love sponges. This deep-seated need for affection makes them absolutely phenomenal with children who are gentle and looking for a constant furry friend. They form incredibly strong bonds and are known for their unwavering devotion. They are the type of dog that will follow your child from room to room just to make sure they're never alone. Their world revolves around their family. I was reading some testimonials online, and a quote from a family, the Jacksons, really captured the essence of the Cavalier. They said, "Our Cavalier lady isn't just a dog, she's our daughter's living teddy bear. She seems to know when someone needs a cuddle, and she delivers it with the softest nudges and the quietest presence. She has taught our kids so much about empathy and gentle love." They went on to describe how their daughter, Chloe, had a tough day at school. She came home quiet and sad and went straight to her room. A few minutes later, her parents went to check on her and found her curled up on her bed, crying softly into her pillow. And right there, snuggled up against her back, was Lady with her head resting on Chloe's shoulder. She wasn't licking or whining, she was just there, providing silent, unconditional support. That is the Cavalier way. They are incredibly intuitive and sensitive to the emotions of their humans. They can sense sadness, happiness, and anxiety, and they respond with a quiet, calming affection that is just so powerful. For a sensitive child, or any child really, having that kind of non-judgmental comfort available 24/7 is an incredible gift. Despite their regal appearance and love for laps, don't mistake them for being just decorative. Cavaliers have a playful, puppy-like spirit that lasts well into their adult years. They love a gentle game of fetch in the hallway or a fun walk in the park. They have spaniel roots after all, so they enjoy sniffing around the yard and chasing butterflies. They have just enough energy to be a fun playmate for a child, but not so much that they're bouncing off the walls. Their small size is also a huge plus for many families. They are perfectly suited for apartment living or homes with smaller yards. They are easy to manage on a leash, and they are not likely to accidentally knock over a small toddler. It is important to note that because they are so attached to their people, they don't do well being left alone for very long periods. They can be prone to separation anxiety because their whole purpose in life is to be with you. But for a family where someone is usually home, or for a family that wants to take their dog with them everywhere, which is easy with a Cavalier, they are simply perfect. For a family seeking a dog that is the definition of affectionate, a gentle soul who will be a constant source of cuddles and comfort, the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel is an unbeatable choice. They are the ultimate cuddle champion, ready to give and receive a lifetime of love. And here we are, the #1 spot on our list of the best family dogs. Drumroll please. Taking the top prize is a breed that is sometimes misunderstood, but is, without a doubt, one of the most incredible family companions you could ever find. It's the Poodle. Yes, the Poodle, standard, miniature, or toy. They are all fantastic choices for families, and I'll tell you why. First, let's get past the fancy haircut stereotype. Beneath that elegant, often showy exterior lies the brain of a genius and the heart of a loyal, playful friend. Poodles are consistently ranked as one of the most intelligent dog breeds in the world, second only to the Border Collie. This intelligence is a game changer for families. It means they are incredibly easy to train, they pick up on routines quickly, and they understand boundaries. Their high intelligence also means they have a great sense of humor. Poodles are clowns. They love to learn tricks, play games, and they often have a goofy, mischievous side that kids find absolutely hilarious. They are not just passive pets, they are active, engaging participants in family life. They want to be involved in everything you're doing, from helping you cook in the kitchen, by waiting for dropped food of course, to reading a book with your child. And here's the other huge, massive, gigantic plus for so many families. They are considered hypoallergenic. Their curly, low-shedding coat means less dog hair on your furniture, your clothes, and in the air. For families with allergies, this isn't just a convenience, it's a necessity. It opens up the world of dog ownership to so many people who thought they could never have one. I have a real-life example from my own circle of friends. My friends, the Garcias, have a son, Leo, who has pretty bad allergies and asthma. They always wanted a dog, but they were terrified it would trigger his symptoms. After tons of research, they decided to take a chance on a standard poodle named Charlie. It was the best decision they ever made. Charlie isn't just a dog that Leo can tolerate. He's Leo's best friend and confidant. Because poodles are so adaptable, Charlie has learned to match Leo's energy perfectly. When Leo is feeling energetic, Charlie is ready for a full-on romp in the backyard, chasing balls and running in circles. He's surprisingly athletic and robust, easily keeping up with an active 10-year-old. But here's the amazing part. When Leo's asthma is acting up and he needs to have a quiet day inside, Charlie seems to understand. He'll bring a toy over and drop it gently by Leo's side on the couch, or he'll just curl up next to him, a warm and calming presence. He adapts his behavior to what his boy needs on any given day. That's not just training, that's emotional intelligence. The Garcias say Charlie's intelligence is astounding. They've taught him to put his own toys away in a basket, to bring them specific people's shoes, and even to whisper bark when the doorbell rings late at night. The kids were involved in all the training, which created this incredible bond of teamwork and respect between them and the dog. Whether you choose a large and majestic standard poodle, a medium-sized miniature, or a tiny toy, you're getting that same brilliant brain and loving heart. They come in a size to fit almost any living situation, from a large house with a yard to a small city apartment. They are versatile, adaptable, and eager to please. So, for its unbeatable combination of high intelligence, hypoallergenic coat, playful spirit, and deep-seated loyalty, the poodle proudly takes our #1 spot. They are the smart, spirited star of the show, a truly exceptional dog that can bring immeasurable joy, laughter, and love to any family lucky enough to have one. And that's our list. The Golden Retriever, the Labrador, the Beagle, the Cavalier, and the Poodle. 5 absolutely incredible breeds, each with their own unique way of completing a family. But here's the most important part. Every dog is an individual. The best dog for your family is out there, and it might be one of these breeds. Or it might be a wonderful, loving mutt from your local shelter. The key is to find a friend whose energy and temperament match your own. I really hope this helped you get a better idea of what might be the perfect fit for your home and your hearts. Now I want to hear from you. This is my favorite part. Get down in the comments and share your own stories. Do you have one of these breeds? Tell me a funny story, a sweet moment, or why you think your dog is the best family dog in the world. If you have another breed that you think is amazing with kids, let us all know. Let's turn the comment section into a celebration of all the amazing family dogs out there. Your story could be the one that helps another family find their perfect companion, and that is just awesome. Thank you so much for watching today. I had a blast making this for you. If you had fun too and want more family-friendly pet advice, please hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a thing. It means the world to me. Good luck on your journey to finding the perfect furry friend for your family. It's one of the best adventures you'll ever take. We'll see you in the next video.